Welcome everybody to episode 186 of the effing title. I have a glorious beard.
I have a glorious mustache.
And together with our powers combined...
We're two men with awkward facial hair.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I have a hot chocolate.
Oh, hot chocolate. Chocolate?
I went
Are
hot
you
chocolate.
doing Swiss Miss?
No, it's like best yet in a Keurig.
Oh.
and then I added some International Delight French vanilla creamer.
Oh, that's probably pretty good though.
Yeah, so it's just nothing but French vanilla milky chocolate goodness.
I would always do milk. I would heat milk and just do that instead of no water.
Oh, okay. I dig that.
Yeah.
That actually sounds
Yeah.
fucking good. Should.
In the wintertime, so I don't drink coffee. We have a coffee machine at work, but they have Swiss Miss packets.
Oh.
So what I'll do is like when I'm like real cold, then I hate hot drinks. If I'm I want something, I'll just do some Swiss Miss.
Yeah. Once this gets down to like the low singles and negatives, then it's kind of one of those things where it's like, you know what? Maybe I'll do something warm today.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll go for it. I don't like coffee, so but I'm like do a little hot chocolate.
Do a little
Hot chocolate.
hot chocolate though.
Chocolate.
So this week on the effing title, boy oh boy, do we have some things to talk about.
Yeah.
We're gonna start off. They released some Commander Master stuff.
Yeah.
It's magic time, baby.
Shocker.
Yeah, shocking, right? So far, yeah, it's kind of a shit show. It feels like the whole Commander Masters, which we already knew. Let's be honest here, we already knew it was gonna be a shit show.
That was even when it was announced. People were like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck?"
Exactly, right? So the deck prices have skyrocketed. I think I saw the Sliver one over 150 at one point.
For real? Oh
Yeah.
wow, I didn't see that.
Yep. And the craziest thing is they didn't even release anything really new for the Sliver deck, and true Sliver fans are pissed off at Magic for it. Because they not only did they not really release anything new for it, there's a ton of stuff that they left out that they easily could have put
Oh
in.
my god. Yeah. So, yeah, 160 for Eldrazi.
Yep.
86 for the enchantments.
Yeah.
Planeswalker's down to 80,
Ooh, there we go.
and then Sliver is 85. But yes, 160 for
Oh,
my
shit,
buddy.
alright.
So I was talking to my buddy. He had pre-ordered the Eldrazi, and then I was like, "Oh, I won't pre-order the same deck as you." And now I'm like, "Ah, shut up."
You know, the Eldrazi deck is fucking ridiculous. But like, so the Sliver deck, they released a couple new slivers, but then like, there's no Sliver Legion, no Sliver Queen, I think. Yeah, there's a ton of like cards that the true Sliver players have been coming out recently and been like, I don't know why they didn't reprint and add these cards, considering that we haven't had reprints of them in a long time. And if that's all they're gonna do with
Well,
this
and that
shit,
was the whole wasn't that the whole idea behind Commander Masters? Is like to get the cards out that were already
yeah, to get more of them out.
way too expensive.
Yeah. And so there's that. The land population in this deck is fucking atrocious, by the way. It is fucking atrocious. Every one of the lands comes into play tapped.
For real?
Yep.
There's no
So there's
basic lands?
So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. There's 11 basic lands. Everything else comes into play tapped, enters battlefield tapped, enters battlefield tapped, enters battlefield tapped, tap. But it's all like multi-land stuff. But still, it's like it all comes into play fucking tapped.
Yeah.
A couple new slivers that are kind of disgusting that they added. They added a new card called Ruka Rumel Biologist.
Yep.
She's made for the slivers, but you could kind of run her in anything, it feels like, because when it enters the battlefield, you choose a creature type. But it's all colors. I know that there was there's one black sliver that is just disgusting. Where am I at? Magic spoiler. Alright, let me
And you're over here like, where are my mirror decks?
Yeah, right? Oh, wait, there's a mirror right there! Shiny mirrors in it. Let's go.
Ooh, there you
Oh,
go.
Mirror Shire is in this? Hold up a second. Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. There's two of my boys. Um, okay, scroll. Okay, I gotta go to page 2.
I was just looking through TCG for shits and gigs.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I want to see the price of my One Ring card. They're selling for like 700 right now,
Woo, baby.
which is just outrageous.
It really
Like,
is.
because it's the normal version selling of that card is selling for like between 40 and 80, and but the foil is oof.
Foil is killing it. Yeah, so they added for this thing. They added the human wizard biologist. Then they added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new slivers. And the new slivers are: whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library. You may play this card this turn. Replicate, which each sliver now has replicate. The replicate cost is equal to its mana cost.
I got a secret layer sliver card actually.
You do?
Yeah, I can grab it.
I was gonna say. And you can hear me, so I'm just gonna keep going. When this creature enters the battlefield, slivers you control get +1/+1 until end of turn if you're the monarch. Otherwise, you become monarch. When this creature enters the battlefield, gold target creature and opponent controls. And then the one that I think is kind of dirty is Afflict 2. So whenever a creature with Afflict 2 becomes blocked, defending player loses 2 life. So all slivers gain that.
I got a plague sliver.
Oh yeah, Plague Sliver is one of those other ones that's just, yeah.
That's a secret layer one, but very weird because I bought the secret layer snakes.
Oh, and that came in it?
It came in it. Yeah, I don't
Weird.
know. That was yeah. So the snakes. I haven't done anything with them yet, so it's still in the package.
Slippery snakes.
Snakes.
And then whenever a non-sliver, this is all on the same card. The Afflict 2. Whenever a non-token sliver you control dies, amass slivers 2. That's also on the same fucking sliver. Like so the sliver decks is
your sliver army.
yeah. I mean, sliver players are loving it because, you know.
Yeah.
But like it's for the price that they want. Yeah, no fucking no.
I still got. I'm going to buy the Goblin secret layer.
Ooh, I like it.
So because what's up?
Mm-hmm.
I want to build. I actually want to build up my Goblin deck into like something personal instead of just here's all the goblins I found and I put it in a deck.
Yeah.
So
well, that's where I'm at right now with my burb deck. I keep flip-flopping between do I want to make it the way I want to make it, or do I want to make it the way that will make it better?
Yeah.
You know? So I totally get that.
But some of those the Goblin secret layer cards are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I have one or two of them already. I definitely have the Goblin Matron, and I love the print of it on the secret layer drop. It's like she's like a back alley gang member with her little peon next to her.
Love it.
I love those. I love the cards.
So there's one card that you're going to be getting in your Planeswalker deck that I want.
Yeah, what's that?
Vronis the Masked Inquisitor.
Okay.
Because it is the first time he's been in the lore of Magic, but this is the first time he's actually gotten a card, which is kind of cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Vronis?
Vronis. Vronos. Masked Inquisitor. He's a blue Planeswalker. Kind of cool. I don't think I'm gonna actually like make a deck out of him or use him or anything. I just want the card.
I wonder how much that'll be.
I think I saw. I think it may have been 5. I think.
It's being listed right now for 27
okay.
on PCG.
Beautiful. So I'm not buying
27
that
to 30.
But yeah, no. So that's the one there.
Up to 2 other planeswalkers you control phase out at the beginning of the next step. For each opponent, return up to target. Yeah, I mean that's a pretty good card.
Yeah. The enchantment deck, from what I've heard, sucks. And then the Eldrazi deck from my buddy Nick. You know Nick. Nick's been on the podcast recently, even. He has an Eldrazi deck. He made an Eldrazi deck way back when they first came out. I sent him the list, and he said that he's just gonna add the solos, and he's actually like really shocked they didn't add more. Like they added like 2 new Eldrazi's and then like a card called like Rise the Eldrazi.
But otherwise, it's
Yeah.
pre-existing
I mean,
stuff.
and Rise the Eldrazi is a 11 drop. 12 drop, sorry. Are you ready for this? It's a 12 drop sorcery. This spell can't be countered. Destroy target permanent. Target player draws 4 cards. Take an extra turn after this turn. Exile this card. I mean, that's the thing.
Okay.
Is like all Eldrazi cards are fucking ridiculous. This one's a 10 drop for a 10/10. Whenever you cast this spell, gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature until the end of turn. It has base power and toughness of 10/10. It gains Trample, Annihilator 2, and Haste.
So I imagine that deck has no basic lands in it, right?
Let's.
It's
take a look.
all.
I know. So they made when the Eldrazi's first came out, they made a special land called Wastes. So they
Okay.
actually have their own special, unique symbol, which are wastes. So there's 15 wastes in this, and then it says 37 total cards, and 15 of them are wastes.
Okay. Interesting.
Actually, no, it's not even.
Eldrazi.
Wastes aren't even. Wastes are literally just colorless. Sorry. Yeah, wastes are just colorless. That's my mistake. Sorry. There's a mirror too in here. I like it.
So it is a basic land, but it is a waste.
It's
Interesting.
it's a basic land, but it's wastes. So it's one of those things where they made it like a special thing for just the Eldrazi.
Interesting. I like that. But
Yeah, I mean, like it's just so. Yet again, this deck is just massive. It's all big boys. It's just fucking. I'm gonna punch you in the face. Have fun. You know, Annihilator is fucking the most ridiculous thing still. So Annihilator is whenever this creature attacks defending player sacrifices that many permanents. So and that's the thing is like it doesn't say non-land permanents. It just says permanents. So like you have to sacrifice stuff no matter what.
trash.
But yeah. So overall though, the decks seem like they seem like 2 of them seem really strong. The Planeswalker one I actually feel like I need to actually see play because like Eldrazi and Sliver I know are going to be strong. Planeswalker one I'm not sure about, and I heard the
It's
enchantment
interesting
one
to
sucks.
see like a planeswalker or just like how many planeswalkers can you have at once? You can have multiple planeswalkers?
Yes, you can have multiple Planeswalkers out on the field at once, but you can't have 2 of the same. So like,
Yeah,
because
so it's just
it says because I think if I remember correctly, let me check. Because I think when on the card it says Planeswalker, and then it actually says so Legendary Planeswalker Chandra. So from what I know, and I could be wrong, so if I am, someone in chat, someone in the comments, let us know down in the comments down below. You can't have another Chandra out in the field.
even if it's a different Shonda.
Even if it's a different one, I don't think you can have it because it's a Legendary Planeswalker Chandra.
Okay. It's very interesting because I don't know, like I don't see a lot of people play a planeswalker heavy deck.
Yeah, I mean, because it's a little bit tough because planeswalkers don't have attack and defense. They can't protect themselves, sort of thing. You know, so it's like
Yeah.
you're kind of giving up a lot, but also like there's still a lot kind of there. You know.
Yeah. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how that synergistically works. Uh, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm getting it, so I'm not canceling it. So
I've been back and forth in my head about getting a collector booster. I don't think I'm
okay,
going
how
to.
much are they?
It's fucking 60.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly my For that, I can buy a bundle and a collector booster of another thing. I could buy 2 fucking collector boosters.
I went to a store the other day and they
Or,
were selling them for 50, the Lord of the Rings ones, and I just went pass.
yeah, no. If,
No
if,
world.
if honestly, if they're over 30 anywhere, I'm not doing it. Like 30,
Yeah.
I will give a hard look at. But if it's over 30, no. Now that the one ring's gone, there's no fucking reason for it to be over fucking 30.
Yeah. All right, they have soul rings in them.
Yeah, I mean that's solid. That is a great thing, but like yeah, still no, nope, not doing it, not doing it,
Okay.
not me.
Did we ever find out how much that person got, or is that undisclosed?
I don't think he sold it. I think from what I heard is that he just went and got it graded.
Mm.
Which I mean that's a solid first move, right? Is just get it graded.
Yeah.
So it's like, yep, this is it.
It's out there.
But yeah, from what I know, he didn't sell it. But I mean, could he have sold it? Probably. I just have no fucking clue. Oh, the Cabal of Patriarch is in this. Interesting. So Cabal of Patriarch was a card in Odyssey. That's when I first started playing. That's kind of cool. But yeah, so Commander Masters, it's going to be coming out here in the next month. Question mark? Right, it's in August, isn't it?
8th, I think.
August 8th. So it's going to be coming out here in the next little bit.
Next couple, maybe. I know Amazon, it says that we're going to release mine August 8th. Imagine it's August 4th, because it's usually a couple days before. August. It's coming out early August.
Okay, so it's coming out in August. So, in my opinion, if you're listening and if you are thinking about buying it, I would say don't buy anything other than singles. Go buy singles. And that's
August 4th, the official release. So we should be getting pre-release stuff next weekend, or this pre-release probably 28th, 29th, 30th.
Yeah.
So in the coming days.
Yeah.
It's actually very soon.
Yeah. So I don't think that the price is worth it for any of it, really.
I don't know. It seems so as a person who's just getting into Magic, it seems like everything. I don't understand why it's so expensive.
It's because Hasbro. That's why.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, they were releasing good cards before.
Hasbro took over. They wanted to start making more money, and that's why we started getting set boosters, draft boosters, collector boosters, bundles, multiple different types of bundles, multiple of this, multiple
I don't know.
of that.
I hate the floating scale of it all, where they don't have a suggested retail.
Mm-hmm. It's
like
ridiculous.
That's frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
Especially on Amazon, where Amazon's an official seller. It's one of the only official sellers for a widespread website. That shouldn't be on a sliding scale of what it should just be what it is.
Yeah, it is very annoying.
I also get controlling the market, because if they can raise prices, people aren't going to just scalp everything. So it is available. It just be a little bit more. But I guess maybe if they had set the price at, say, the Lord of the Rings Commander, if the collectors, if they set it at 30, a couple people would have just bought them all.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. There's stuff on all sides I get, but I'm like, because the one thing you can say about all this, all these packs, is that they are available. You can get them.
Yes, that is true.
So I guess I don't know. I'm kind of thinking out loud right now.
And then they did start to release some of the Doctor Who cards.
Okay, I have a deck pre-ordered, but I don't know anything about it.
All I know is I'm looking at 2 cards right now: the 10th Doctor.
Yeah.
And TARDIS. So the TARDIS is an artifact vehicle.
Okay.
And there's a thing called Timey Wimey. It says tap 7, time travel 3 times. So yeah, so we're going to be able to learn all that shit now, too. I'm going to time travel this turn? Oh yeah, well my Tyranids say this. Oh yeah, well I'm going to be tempted by the ring. It's going to be so ridiculous.
I'm going to time travel away.
It's going to get so ridiculous eventually here in the next little bit.
I do like how ridiculous it's getting, though.
I do, too. And I genuinely think it's cool. I'm intrigued to see, because from what I remember hearing is that they're doing a actual set for because it's Universes Beyond, I think is the name of it. I think they're actually doing a set of it, and then they're doing a commander deck of it. That's the 2 things they're going to do every year. So I'm interested to see what they do for a set, because going Lord of the Rings straight off the bat is a great first solid boom. But then how the fuck do you go from there? What's next?
I still love my Warhammer stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But my Lord of the Rings, I've yet to play any of the Lord of the Rings decks, anything from it, because I haven't even been playing Arena. I was supposed to play Tuesday, and then my buddy's like, I forgot I pre-ordered Barbie tickets.
Fair.
He's like, do you want to go? I'm on call, so I could do a game I could walk away from. I can't go to the movies.
Yeah, going to movies is a little bit different.
And I also don't really have service in any movie theater, so...
Oh, yeah.
It's the movie theater that we would go to, I don't have service at.
Yeah.
So, can't do that. I want to see Barbie. I might go see Oppenheimer today.
I've heard both. I've heard good things about both from multiple.
Yes, I I I know people are freaking out about the nude scene. They're like, it's 15 minutes. It's like a minute or two,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also Florence Pugh. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I just I want to play my Lord of the Rings decks. I might have my girlfriend play with the standard with me tonight because she's never actually played standard.
Oh,
Um,
that'd be a fun little twist for her.
yeah, so she's only played Commander, which it's a big undertaking to just jump into Commander.
Yeah, good on her.
Yeah, so
Um,
she she likes me or whatever and wants to learn.
there we go. That's good. I was this. It's funny. So John also bought the starter kit, and
Yeah,
he's teaching his daughter to play.
okay.
And he said in stream, he's like, "We're gonna play, and we'll still be here, but we're playing." I was like, "That's fine." And then like an hour later, he comes back and then he goes, "She just beat me." Dot dot dot. And I'm like, and I was like, "Did she beat you or did she beat you? Like you let her sort of thing?" He's like, "No, she beat me."
How old is she?
That feel fucking terrible for not fully knowing the answer to this.
7, 8,
Like 10, I think.
10?
10,
Okay.
11,
I,
something like that.
I knew he had kids. I just didn't had no idea.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think how long I've been out of college now. Yeah, it's got to be like 10, 11.
Sometime,
Yeah, it's
13 years.
yeah, it's somewhere in that range. Yeah, it's like somewhere in that range between 30 and like 10. It's in that range.
Okay.
So
And John's not a dumb dude.
yeah, no,
John's pretty smart.
yeah. So what I'm gonna do here eventually, because I want to see if she likes the game or not. And if she does, we're gonna buy her a bundle.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, because I didn't get her anything for her birthday this past
Uncle
year.
Husky.
Yeah, I normally get her all sorts of shit, but this past year I didn't get her anything because I kind of forgot. So
One of my best friends, his birthday was last Sunday, and I was driving, and I was literally driving. And I went, I forgot his birthday. I called him on Friday, and I was like, I didn't say happy birthday. He's like, yeah, we talked the day before. You didn't say you didn't say happy birthday. And I was like, no, I completely forgot. He's like, whatever, because it's someone I talk to all the time.
yeah, but yeah, so I mean, if she likes the game, the next main set is the Wilds of Eldraine, and Eldraine is the fairy tale world.
Hmm.
So like that's a perfect set to get like brand new player. It's a young
Yeah.
girl.
Well, Kat bought a commander deck specifically because it was a fairy deck.
It was the Fey Domination, right?
Yeah.
I am very excited to hear about how that deck is because that was the other.
She beat me,
That
she
was,
beat me with it.
she did.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because that was the other deck I was gonna build. I was gonna build a fairy deck. That was the other commander deck I was thinking about building at one point.
Yeah.
So, but all right, so that's that. That is magic talk to start off. Magic. So, what have you been up to?
Sea of Thieves.
Sea
Actually,
of
I
Thieves.
just my buddy just texted me and was like, "Sea of Thieves at 1?" And I was like, "Yes."
Yes. That's awesome. So
Uh,
there's there was someone new in Sea of Thieves. There was fucking
Monkey Island.
Monkey Island. There we go.
Monkey Island. I can't remember the actual name of it. Something Return to Monkey Island. But I'm not familiar. I wasn't that familiar with Monkey Island because it was, a point and click PC game that came out in the 90s.
Yeah, old school.
Lucas Arts.
Oh wow,
So another Disney property in Sea of Thieves, which is interesting
that is
because they have the not Lord of the Rings.
imagine
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah,
They have Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yep.
And now Monkey Island, which so it's goofy. It's very funny, and there's a lot of mechanics in it now that were not in that haven't been in the game before. Because it's like you have big thing is that NPCs didn't move from their spots.
Mm-hmm. Now they move.
This one you can have you like actually follow some people like moving around,
Oh shit.
which and then you have like a couple times you carry ahead or you do a couple other things, and it's just mechanics that weren't in the game before. So I don't know, it's cool to see it evolving and growing.
I was like, every now and then I see you on Sea of Thieves, and I was like, God damn, he really is fucking obsessed with this right now.
I am crushing Sea of Thieves. I'm about to hit Pirate Legend.
Love that.
Not like a huge accomplishment, but like a big accomplishment
Huge,
for. Well,
massive.
it's a big hurdle that
Yeah,
like, um, I think like only like there are only like 30,000 pirate legends.
yeah. And how many fucking people have played the game? Fucking
Yeah.
million.
Uh, it's 25 million.
Wow.
So, and that's like, on Xbox, I think there's only, it's like, it says it's like only 3% players.
That's fucking crazy. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's one of those big ones where it's like it's one of those things where it's that's one of
Oh,
the
they hit 1 million pirate legends. I take it back.
1 million pirate legends. Still, I mean,
Yeah,
it's still one of
which
those
is
things where
4% of players who have played the game have
yeah. See,
pirate legend.
that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So
that's awesome.
yeah, so that's like a thing I've always wanted, and it's funny because I started last time I played had like a moment I was playing this game was like 2020 or 2021,
Mm.
and I started playing. I'd already been playing, and then I had a group of friends we got into it, and they all got Pirate Legend, and I didn't
Oh,
because they were like people I streamed with, and they all like rotted on it and got Pirate Legend, and they stopped playing. But now
okay.
there's so much stuff to do in the game that like once you get Pirate Legend, like that's only
The
like there's so
beginning.
much to stuff to yeah, there's so much to
Yeah,
do stuff to do after that.
it's kind of how I felt with um when you do Lost Ark. Like
Yeah.
the first island takes like a couple like a day or two if you're just kind of casually playing, and then it's like here's your boat, and then you get out on the boat and you see all the places you can go, and it's like, oh, this shit, I'm not even close to doing anything. It's kind of one of those things. It feels like
Yeah, and I don't know, I'm downloading Elder Scrolls Online right now
I played
because I'm like
I played that I think on stream at one point.
I played it
Did I?
2015 was the last time I think I played it. 8 years ago. But it's free on Epic right now if you don't have it on
Ah,
PC.
okay.
Um, so I'm downloading that right now. My found out this week my RuneScape account got hacked. Because my buddy texted me and he's like, "I saw you playing RuneScape without me, you dirty whore." And I was like, the same buddy I was playing is going to play Magic with. And I was like, I wasn't online. He's like, oh, must have got hacked. So then like I logged on in the account, nothing was changed, but like there was money in the account. He had fucking grinded my guy up a bunch, and I changed the passwords and like password like I did security stuff on it.
That's awesome. That's
Because it was
funny.
like a brand new account, very very lightly used, not brand new, but very lightly.
I can't tell the
Probably
last
only
time.
like 20 hours onto it.
I was just say I can't tell the last time I even thought about logging on to RuneScape.
And now I'm like, well, I have an account that's already like primed and ready to go. So
Yeah.
I had like the only thing I had been doing was like cutting wood. I think I got my wood cutting up to 50. That was like the only thing I was getting up
I
when I
used
had
to,
played.
yeah, when I was doing it, I used to, I used to do it in high school with a couple people at one point, and I was the miner, so I would just go and mine stuff. That was my whole, that's all they told me to do.
It's funny.
They just do.
There was a kid when I was getting into it. There's a buddy of mine that was already playing, and he would pay me to go mine
Mm-hmm.
iron.
Yeah, I literally, that's all I would do. It's just like, and it's like, okay, here you go.
I saw that kid's
Here's
mom
my
the other day. That's
contribution.
funny.
Ooh.
I know. Just weird flashbacks. I hadn't seen her since like probably around that time, and she's like, "You're so tall."
You're so tall.
Yeah. It's like,
Another one. Speaking of RuneScape, another throwback to the old days. Apparently Neopets is getting a new ownership and
like
relaunching.
Tamagotchis.
No, like did you never play Neopets?
No, I don't know what that
Okay,
is.
so Neopets was like like almost like an online Tamagotchi sort of thing, but it was like all
Okay.
web browser.
Okay.
It was very weird. I don't know how else to explain it, but it was I
Like
played it
Flash games.
kind of, but not
Okay.
really. Like there were some Flash games, but there weren't.
Okay.
Like it's very like
What was your favorite Flash games website?
I mean
Two
Newgrounds,
Flash or Newgrounds? Mine was TEA Games.
TEA games, huh?
Yeah, it was all like side scrollers. There was a lot of dirt bike trial games and stuff.
And mine was
TEA Games.
and mine was big Newgrounds.
Hmm. Uh, There was one I always used to play on Newgrounds, and it was like you stick death or something. You were a
Mm-hmm.
stick figure, and you had all the guns, and you could go do levels, but then
Yep.
also you could do like experimental. You could just kill everything. You have like there was cheat codes for it and stuff.
Yep.
Did you ever play that one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that game was sick. I can't. Sorry.
Um.
Anyways,
Yeah. No. Yeah. So that, like Neopets is getting a new ownership and everything, and like rebranding and relaunching. And I saw that, and I was like, that's kind of funny because I played it. I got my mom to play it. I actually have trading cards of it at my mom's house.
for real.
Yeah. Like it was because like the trading cards, if you bought them, because they only did boxes. So if you bought them, you could get stuff in the actual game.
Early adopters of the transferable stuff.
So it was one of those things where I'm sitting there like, I like card games,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, and I've been seeing you play a lot of Fortnite. I saw you streaming Fortnite the other night, and I almost commented, you're leaving me out."
Well, I almost messaged you yesterday to tell you to come play with us. So yesterday,
It's probably played Sea of Thieves, right?
probably, yesterday was the Fortnite glitch tournament sort of cup thing, Wildcat
Oh,
Cup.
it was a glitch tournament.
Yep. So so originally it was if you purchased the new bundle, then you could get it. That's what it was originally. There wasn't enough people, so we just opened it up to the general public, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But it was fun. The
How
first
does that work? Is it a creative?
Yeah,
And
so
they can
so it's a
just
custom
make their
game.
own lobbies?
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's a
But it's
custom game.
all intents and purposes, it's the same
I
thing
think
as a normal.
yeah, so it was exactly what Fortnite is right now.
Okay.
All the same guns, all the same places, like nothing really changed. The only thing that kind of changed was you didn't load in with how much gold you had. So you loaded in with 0 gold, and there was certain things you could not do with gold, like that sort of thing. But other than that, though, it was the same thing. Uh, we had one warm up round and then 4 regular games.
Yeah.
The warm up
Sweaty?
round. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It was warm up round was no builds. Then there was 2 games of no. It was either 2 games of no builds, a build, and then a no build, or it was build, no build, or no build, build, 2 no builds. It was something like that.
Did you do well?
No. Well, okay. So I did well, but I didn't do well. Let's put it like that, right?
Okay.
I wasn't the first person eliminated. Glitch was also streaming it, of course, on their page. So they were streaming it on their page, and when whoever was on the Glitch team playing at the point, because Wildcat was playing, then other people were playing too. When they would die, they would spectate other people. So I had them up on the laptop because I have everyone up on the laptop. So I had them up and I had Wheeze up. Just kind of there. I'm still just doing my thing, you know. And I was running around on a wolf at one point, and I looked over and I saw that they were watching. So I stopped running and I pet the wolf, and then I kept running. Because I saw they were watching, I was like, fuck it, why not? So I'm just vibing out, having a good time, running around on the wolf, and then I get shot with an explosive rifle. And I turn and look, and I'm like, okay, I think it was up there. So I just ran straight to it, because fuck it, I'm on a wolf, don't care, right? And it was Wheeze, and I ran into fucking Bar Weasel, and he fucking killed me. So that was that. I got
Duos, trios, quads?
So originally it was solos, then it was squads, then I went back to solos.
Solos.
Yeah, so it was tough for me because I'm just.
Solos is a lot.
So it was funny because the build game was actually the game that I got the most kills in.
Really?
Yeah, so I think I had I had 3 kills all day, the whole time. I got 1 in the first game when I was riding around on the wolf and the hog. The second game was builds. Yeah, so the second game was builds. I got 2 elims with the fucking drum shotgun because I just held down right trigger and just fucking traced people. And that one I was just vibing out in a boat, and they were watching at one point. I'm just fucking going down the canal in a boat. Ran out of gas, kind of fucked up my whole plans.
Did you panda it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was me just running around in a bright skin. Everyone else was wearing like green skins, dark skins, like that sort of thing. And then there's me just in a bright pink skin, just driving around. You know.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. It's Fortnite, dude.
Yeah.
It's fun.
So
What'd you
That
get
was,
for who? If you won, what would you gotten?
so they had places, they had different like prizes for everything. So like if you came top 10, you got a 4D gaming mouse pad because glitch and 4D are kind of together but not together. So you got a 4D gaming mouse pad. I think it was a $25 gift card to Amazon, Glitch, and 4D for top 10. Top 5 was the same thing, but then you also got a custom controller.
Okay,
And then first place, you got a PlayStation 5 and everything else.
that's a big get.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, if, like, every single game that was won, they were giving a PlayStation 5. Yeah.
That's big.
So I was just trying to get top 10 so I could get a mouse pad. And I think the best I came in was 30th.
It's cool. You're getting a shaker.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. I like the last two games. I just got absolutely bodied in, and like one of them sucked really bad because I thought I did well in the fight, and
Yeah.
then when I died, it went to his screen, and he still had 90 health, and I'm just kind of like, okay.
Oh, I lost my mind last night playing Sea of Thieves. Similar thing.
Okay.
We were fighting. Oh, so we were on an island doing a quest,
Yep.
and another ship rolled up on us, tried to attack us. We were in a 3-man ship, and it was a 2-man ship, and we're like, "Fucking kill them!" So we started chasing them, and it was maybe this like dumb half-hour fight. The whole thing took like a half hour, and one of my buddies was controlling, and then we were shooting, and like we were shooting at each other for a solid 20 minutes. And like neither of us could hit each other. There was like a lag spike, so you'd shoot and you could like kind of lead it, and then it would just like you'd shoot and then it would go the other way.
Oh
It was
shit.
like this weird thing, and so we actually eventually ran out of cannonballs, and then they crashed their ship onto a shore and glitched it up on the shore. So like it wouldn't sink because it couldn't go
It
underwater.
physically couldn't sink.
It
Oh
physically
my
couldn't
God.
sink, so we were fighting these kids, and I kept killing them. I killed them like 6 times. I'm not kidding, both of them. And then they killed me, and they're like, we killed the captain. We finally got him." And they didn't sound like little kids, but they were like, clearly it was like they didn't know how to play the game, or it was like, it was weird. It was like a night, like, I don't know. And then eventually their ship just like despawned, and they both fell out of the ship, landed on the shore, and then we killed them again. And we're like,
That's-
fuck them, we won.
that's
And then
funny.
we saw them again, and we're like, do we chase them? And then as we're looking at them, there's a kraken in the game,
Yep.
and you stop and you can't go anywhere, and you have to kill the kraken before to move.
Mm.
So you just see these tentacles fly out of the water and surround them, and I was like, fuck them, let them die.
Oh, that's fucking evil, but I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last two games I played, I got bodied. Like absolutely, like not even funny bodied. Like the first,
Yeah.
like the first one, I thought I did well. 90 life left. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And then the second one, I went up a zip line, and I went up a zip, and I'm walking, and I get shot from behind me. So I turn. There's fucking no one there. So I turn back, take a couple steps, there's still no one there. Turn again to look, no one there. And then I'm getting shot at, and I can see the bullets coming from this direction. And I'm like panicking now because I'm like, there's no one. I can't. There's no one fucking there. And then I turned, and there was a dude just walking up on me, just shooting me. I'm like,
You're like, where'd he come from?
didn't even get a fucking chance to shoot, sort of thing. It was just like, you know. So it was one of those things. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. I'm excited to see more stuff that they do. But like, yeah, it was.
Dude, what if you won a PS5?
Dude, I would have fucking sold that bitch. But I did, like I said, if it was duos, and like I could have played like with Wii's, like we would have been okay. But the fact that it was solos, I was just already fucked. Like, you know,
I've won one solo game before
I've won 2 this
on my
season.
on my Switch.
I think I've won 3 this season now, and most of them have been
Oh.
off stream. I think
real?
yeah, literally.
That's how much you're into Fortnite. You're playing it by yourself. You're playing solos. Wow. Look at
So
you.
there was a skin that I wanted to get, and I had to get to level 86.
Hmm.
And I logged on one day because I log on to look at the store as well, just to see if there's anything I want to spend money on. Because I've been playing it a little bit more. Their community plays it a decent amount, so I've been playing a little bit more. I'm thinking about downloading Firelight at some point this weekend because I've started
What's
playing
that?
that. It's imagine if Fortnite and Apex had baby.
Okay.
Let me rephrase it: Fortnite, Apex, PUBG, baby.
Okay.
And it's actually doing very well though. Apparently, like
I wish
it's
a ton of people still played PUBG because I remember the couple times we played it, we had a ton of fun.
yeah, we did. That was fun. All I remember from that is me shooting a guy once, and then you just absolutely fucking lasering him. I'm like, I did a thing, I helped, and then he had a fucking
The
dinosaur.
chicken suit.
Yeah, he had the
The
chicken.
dinosaur.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a dinosaur chicken. Either way, it was
It might have been a dinosaur.
yeah, but it's just like that was my
Oh,
whole.
yeah.
That was my, like the highlight of my day was like it's like oh I have a dinosaur
Oh,
suit.
I lit into him a bunch of times, and then you shot him once, and you're like, got him.
Got him.
Just like one bullet.
Yeah.
One shot, one kill.
But yeah, so it's only on PC is the thing kind of sucks.
What is it called?
It's called
Let me look it up.
Farlight 84. I think it's 84, either 84 or 86, something like that.
Yeah, it is Farlight 84.
Yeah, so
Interesting.
It's only on PC. It looks cool. There's different characters. There's specific guns. There's abilities. The interesting thing is it looks like every character has mobility.
Is it early?
I want to say it is, but there's a battle pass, and it seems like a pretty decent size play. Like,
Speaking of early access games that fell off, remember that like Tarkov like game that came out and then everyone was playing? Exactly.
The only one when you first did that, I was like Starship Troopers.
No, people are still playing that. It's supposed to be, and they're updating it.
I was gonna say
It's really good.
I'm still just waiting for it to come to Xbox. It probably never will, but
I don't think it will, just because the amount of players they have in a single server.
yeah.
Because it's the amount of people you can have in one. It's like 64. It's all on your same team.
Jesus.
What's the name of that? I have it. I'm looking at my Steam list right now. The Cycle Frontier.
I'm gonna
Okay.
I was gonna say I'm gonna be honest. I never heard of it.
It's like Tarkov meets. That's
Wait,
how you
is this the one that you
compare
were playing with the fucking where you had like the robot dogs?
I don't know.
No. Okay. 'Cause
Rob-
there was one where you were running around and there was like robot dogs and you were shooting them and then you were like gathering stuff.
No. That was Generation Zero.
Okay, there we go. I was gonna say I was like I remember
That-
there's something like this.
That game looks just like PUBG.
Okay.
No, it's like so like Tarkov. It's a first person. Like if you run into another person and they kill you, you lose everything,
Mhm.
and you drop in at a certain point, and then you have to extract. They just updated Team Fortress 2, apparently.
Yep.
Jeez,
Because the player base is back.
I like that.
A lot of
My buddy
the
said he was playing the other day, and he was like, "I love it."
yeah for a lot of the Overwatch player base is leaving.
Well, that might be fun. I might download that.
Mm-hmm. That's one of the big ones I've been reading about.
All right, Starlight, not Starlight. Tell me, I was writing Starlight down. Early access. It's free. Uh,
I've watched Weez play. I've watched Calypso play. It looks like fun.
I have 4 friends that have played it. I haven't even heard of it.
Yeah, that's one of the things. It's like it feels like it's a like almost like an unknown game right now. Is what it feels like.
All right, well, I'll throw that. I'll download that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna.
Definitely gonna download Team Fortress.
I told them that I would think about downloading it this weekend, and then if anything, then I'll play it this next week with them. Because
What's crazy, I'm looking at Steam, and I know this is great podcasting. Elder Scrolls Online is a top seller right now.
I think if I remember correctly, could be wrong. It could be a different game similar to Elder Scrolls. There's a new class that just came out. Hold on a second.
It's funny, War of Rights. This might just because it's recommended for me, but I bought War of Rights and then I sold it because it just didn't really have like a player base. It's a Civil War sim.
Yep. There was a new class that just came out.
Okay, and
The,
it's free on Epic right now.
the
So,
Arcanist.
uh, Team Fortress is free. So, wait, is it not?
I think it should be.
No, it is free. It costs money if you buy it with the orange box, which is actually a really awesome bundle. If you've never played any of those games.
I have not.
So Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Episode 1,
I was
Half-Life.
told, if I remember correctly, now that you say Half-Life, I think that was the game I was told not to play.
Why?
So there was a in-game event in Apex recently,
Yeah.
and I played it, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Uploaded the video of it, and it was one of those things where it's very difficult. It's actually like a complicated, like, in-game event thing. And
Yeah.
one of the people who commented on it was like, "Yeah, you had a lot of problem with this. Don't play this game." Yeah, right here. None of y'all would be able to play Half-Life. LOL.
Half-Life isn't a hard game.
And I was like, never played it, and I guess I won't be now.
It's not hard as far as like puzzle wise. I mean, combat's kind of tough, but like it's a puzzle game. Like so, Orange Box is Half-Life 2. It's Portal and Team Fortress 2. And did you ever play Portal?
Nope.
Okay.
I've seen
Portal
John.
is
I watched John play Portal a lot.
yeah. I mean, Portal 2 came out when you guys were probably living together.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe after actually, but Portal was out.
Yeah, Portal. Yeah.
Portal is a tough game.
Yeah, because I used to watch John play. John used to play Portal, the one with Big Daddy,
BioShock.
and Mirror's Edge. Those are like the main three I remember watching John play.
Yeah, because BioShock would have been like your freshman year of college.
Mm-hmm.
Were you guys roommates freshman year?
No, but he was basically my roommate.
Yeah, so that came out. Yeah, you would have been your freshman year. Yeah. So sorry, I got so distracted. I forgot. Yeah, so I'm downloading.
That's game talk. That's game talk, baby. That's how that goes.
Yeah. Team Fortress, man. It's fun.
Yeah. So yeah. That's been my Fortnite adventure. I'm terrible. I'm absolutely dog shit at the game. Like, I get lucky. I have a couple lucky clips. I have more funny clips than I do lucky. But like,
you had that 13 kill game the other day.
Yep. That actually, got a TikTok for that going up live tomorrow. Because there was like a 5-minute segment where I had fucking 7 kills. So I clipped it up, edited it up a little bit, and the only thing that sucks is that it's from the perspective of the replay system.
Yeah. Because
I wasn't recording.
Oh, so it's not perfect.
Yeah. So it's like at one point you see me jump, and then I'm landing and shoot, and then I'm on the ground shooting someone. It's just one of those things where it's like, no numbers are showing either. It's just like, yeah, this looks like shit. But I did fucking, like, literally within a 5-minute span, I had like 7 kills. I went from 3 to 10. Just. So. Yeah, no, so it's one of those things, though. Like, that's more of a fun game for me than anything.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I mean, that's me and Sea of Thieves right now. I'm obsessed with Sea of Thieves, and I don't know why. I am like obsessed.
Some of those, especially like Sea of Thieves, it's just like you turn your brain off and just do like that sort of game, you know.
But it's also not, because now we're hunting people down, we're killing them.
Well, that's the thing. Is like, let's like.
Oh.
You've gotten to the point now where like the game is fun.
Yeah.
Like you understand the game, you're playing the game is fun. You know, one of those sort of things.
I was at an engagement party yesterday, and I was trying to convince one of my friends to like download it.
At the engagement party.
I was like, you want to sail the seas with us? He's like, oh, there aren't really that many pirate games. I'm like, there is. It's called Sea of Thieves. I was like, you're gonna play with us.
My big new one is so it's the end of the season for Apex, and at the end of the season I have to get a win with the new legend. Been doing it since I don't know how fucking long now. On Friday, we had 4, 1, 2, 3, motherfucking 4 second place games. Back two back, two back, two back.
Yeah.
It was fucking heartbreaking.
Are you the boys? You guys still playing like almost every day on Apex? Yeah.
What we do is just that we get some of us now that it's especially now it's getting into the fall time. So like not
Yeah.
this past week I kind of had a nice easy schedule for work, but like the week before that I literally streamed twice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were talking about that last week.
This upcoming week might be kind of might be the same thing, but probably not.
Yeah.
Fedge is on the road doing stuff. Rob's gonna have coaching here soon in a little bit, and so it's one of those things where it's like we're still doing it. We're still all three of us together, but it's just
We got to figure out my fantasy football stream now that you are talking about that. Fantasy football draft.
yeah. No, maybe we'll make that an episode.
Oh, yeah.
Just you
Full
and me,
mock draft?
you and me doing just some bullshit talking about fantasy football.
Yeah. Which and you're gonna be like, dude, you played football, you know nothing. I'm like, so
So, but that's all I got for this week anyway. I don't know about you, Chief, but that's all I got.
I'm downloading Farlight 84. I'll check that out.
I think you have to play 3 games before you can team with people, like actually like team.
Interesting.
I think it is. Could be wrong about that, but
I'm actually kind of pumped about Team Fortress 2.
Mm-hmm.
See that research into that. Because then one of my buddies I play Sea of Thieves with, I know for sure will download it.
Yeah. Apparently, Overwatch. Someone asked the Overwatch devs if they would want a Team Fortress 2 collab, and they're like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And I was like,
I haven't played. We just stopped playing Team Fortress. It's because it's the same 2 people I played Overwatch with.
Mm-hmm.
We just stopped playing.
Yeah, me and Rob play twice a week for Overwatch.
Yeah, still.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's just like, I think I'm almost done with the battle pass, and he's nowhere fucking close to being done with the battle pass. It's one of those things like it's.
I haven't even touched it this season, I believe.
Yeah, it's been the usual season. It's just that with the whole PVE thing, it just kind of again, like I said, once it starts getting into late summer, early fall, all 3 of us, it seems like we get busy around this time. So it's so hit or miss. So it's one of those things where it's like, I don't like doing comp if I'm not playing with Rob. Because that means that it's completely sweaty, because it's just my rank. It's not our mixed rank, it's just my rank, and I don't have anyone to talk to.
Yeah.
So it's just an absolute shit show for me. But, alright everyone! Let us know what your thoughts are on Command and Masters if you're a Magic player. Let us know your thoughts on what games you're playing if you're playing games. And overall, just let us know what your thoughts are. How about that? Boom. Final words, DeNutte. What do you got? What do you got for us?
If you're gonna build a nuclear bomb, you're allowed to cheat on your wife. I guess that's the ultimate words we're gonna learn from Oppenheimer.
There we go.
Yep.
Gonna build a nuke. You can cheat on your wife. I mean, it makes sense because, hey, either let me do this or I'm gonna nuke you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there we go. But we don't condone cheating here,
Unless you're building a nuke.
unless you're building a nuke. As always, depending on where you are, morning, afternoon, even night. Stay trouble, stay safe, and we'll talk to y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.